In a small town on the outskirts of Ohio, a place where life seemed to follow its unique rhythm, Emma and Lucas, two siblings full of curiosity, walked down the dirt road leading to the forest. The sun was beginning to set, painting the sky with shades of orange and gold. The tranquility of the place, usually comforting, was tinged with palpable anxiety on that particular day. The siblings, venturing beyond familiar boundaries, felt that something new was about to unfold on their path. As they advanced, a gentle breeze brought an unfamiliar sound, interrupting the crunch of their steps on the dry leaves. Rounding the bend, they saw something unusual in the distance. An indistinct figure seemed to move among the shadows. A mixture of excitement and fear gripped them. Emma, ever the brave one, grabbed Lucas's arm. "Let's see what it is," she whispered, her eyes shining with curiosity. As they approached, the figure became clearer, revealing a creature they couldn't name. Despite its strange appearance, it didn't seem threatening, instead as curious as they were. Emma and Lucas exchanged glances, feeling that this mysterious encounter could be the start of something unforgettable. There were stories of strange creatures in the area, but they never imagined meeting one. The unexpected awaited them, turning an ordinary afternoon into a memorable adventure. Emma was always known for her bravery and relentless curiosity. She was never content with stories told by others and always preferred personal experiences. Lucas, her younger brother, was more cautious, yet he never failed to follow Emma on her adventures. That afternoon, they were exploring lesser-known areas of the forest when they spotted something unusual ahead on the path. Approaching slowly, fear was mingled with an almost irresistible curiosity. The creature, small in size and with greenish skin, observed them with large, bright eyes. Contrary to what they might have expected, it did not retreat or show signs of aggression. Instead, its gaze seemed to convey a sense of intelligence and understanding. The siblings were enthralled, temporarily forgetting the fear of the unknown. Emma, always the first to act, knelt to get closer to the creature, trying not to startle it. Slowly, she extended her hand, and the creature did the same, as if it understood the gesture of peace. Lucas's heart pounded harder, torn between the impulse to pull his sister away and the desire to witness something extraordinary. The fleeting connection between Emma and the creature broke the barrier of the unexpected. Lucas finally drew closer, curiosity overcoming his hesitation. "What should we do, Emma?" he whispered, never taking his eyes off the small being before them. Emma smiled, her mind already full of plans and ideas about how they might protect and learn more about their new friend. They knew this encounter would be just the beginning of an incredible story they were lucky enough to live. In the days that followed, Emma and Lucas began visiting the creature whenever they could. It seemed to wait for them in the same spot, already familiar with the siblings' presence. Each encounter was an opportunity to learn more about their new friend and to strengthen an unexpected bond. The creature, which they named Glimmer due to the peculiar glow of its eyes, appeared delighted to see them, expressing itself with curious gestures and soft sound. Emma, always with her notebook in hand, documented every detail of Glimmer, from its reactions to different stimuli to the sounds it made, trying to decipher if there was any pattern or meaning. Lucas, in turn, brought snacks and watched in awe as Glimmer reacted to each new treat. This routine became the highlight of the siblings' days, always full of excitement and discoveries. However, the idea of needing to protect Glimmer from other curious eyes began to seep into their minds. Emma remembered stories told by elders about mystery hunters, people who might not have the same peaceful intentions as they did. The decision to keep Glimmer's existence a secret became a pact between the siblings, who silently agreed never to reveal the creature's existence to anyone. The anxiety of keeping such a big secret contrasted with the excitement of daily encounters. Glimmer was now part of their lives, and its presence was a daily reminder that the world held mysteries beyond human understanding. For Emma and Lucas, life had become an exciting adventure full of meaning. Each new day, a promise of new discoveries alongside Glimmer. As Emma and Lucas got used to their new routine, they noticed they weren't the only ones visiting the forest. Other children from the neighborhood began to notice their frequent trips, sparking curiosity about what the siblings were doing there. Suspicions and questions began to accumulate, creating unease in their pact to keep Glimmer a secret. Emma knew they needed to be creative to divert any curious followers. They invented stories about searching for rare stones or exploring new trails, always having a clever excuse ready to justify their presence in the forest. However, they knew they needed to be careful, as any slip could put Glimmer in danger. Tension grew when they heard rumors at school about someone seeing something strange in the forest. The fear of being discovered made the siblings more cautious, avoiding visits during the day or when they noticed any suspicious movement. Glimmer also seemed to understand the situation, hiding more quickly at the slightest sign of danger. This period of caution was a true test of the relationship between the siblings and Glimmer. The adventure that was once fun now required strategy and discretion. Despite the challenges, Emma and Lucas were determined to protect Glimmer at all costs. They learned that every decision had consequences, but also that they were capable of facing any obstacle together. The accumulated tension began to affect Emma and Lucas, who discussed the best way to protect Glimmer without compromising their own lives. Emma, with her unwavering determination, began to consider sharing the secret with an adult who could help them. Lucas, more resistant to the idea, feared the possible consequences of breaking their vow of silence. After much discussion and deliberation, they decided they could trust Aunt Maggie, a biologist who always encouraged the siblings to respect nature and its wonders. The visit to their aunt's house was carefully planned. Filled with nervousness, Emma and Lucas revealed the existence of Glimmer, hoping she would understand and support their decision to protect the little creature. Upon hearing the story, Maggie was amazed and impressed by the responsibility her nieces had assumed. With her experience, she offered to help create a plan that would ensure Glimmer's safety while studying him ethically and safely. The relief of finally sharing the secret with someone trustworthy was palpable, further strengthening the bond between the siblings and their aunt. With Maggie's help, Emma and Lucas felt more secure in continuing their adventure. They learned that accepting help was not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. Glimmer now had more allies than ever, and this network of protection and friendship was essential to ensure he could continue living freely in his habitat. With Maggie's help, the days returned to being full of discoveries and joy. Emma, Lucas, and their aunt engaged in daily studies to learn more about Glimmer and his impact on the local ecosystem. They documented each behavior, learning about the creature's needs and peculiarities in his natural habitat. This collaboration not only ensured Glimmer's safety, but also deepened the siblings' understanding of the environment. As they continued their journey, Maggie taught them the importance of conservation and ecological balance. She encouraged them to share their findings responsibly without exposing Glimmer to risk. This learning became a pillar in the siblings' development, allowing them to see the world with more critical and curious eyes. Their aunt's presence was crucial in turning what was once a concern into an educational mission. Glimmer, in turn, seemed increasingly confident and connected to his human friends. Over time, he revealed more of his curious and playful nature. The interaction among them became a constant source of inspiration and joy, showing that friendship could transcend natural and cultural barriers. Emma and Lucas learned that true friendship is built on mutual understanding and respect. At the end of this journey, Emma and Lucas became not only protectors, but guardians of Glimmer's story and future. They knew that what they had experienced was special and rare, something they would carry in their hearts forever. The road was open for many other adventures, and they were ready to face whatever came, bringing with them the lessons of courage, love, and protection that Glimmer had taught them. In the cozy town of Ohio, Emma and Lucas became symbols of courage and curiosity. The tale of their friendship with Glimmer was told carefully, a secret known only to those who truly mattered. The learning and adventures fueled the siblings' imaginations, transforming a simple walk down a road into a tale of bravery and discovery. For them, each day was a new opportunity to explore and protect the world around them. Maggie continued to guide them, preparing them to become dedicated caretakers of the environment while sharing their discoveries sparingly with the wider community. The legacy of their their encounter with Glimmer was felt in every conservation and educational project they undertook, inspiring others to respect and protect the mysteries of nature that surrounded them. The creature they had found on the road changed the course of their lives forever. Emma, Lucas, and Glimmer remained inseparable, united by a bond that went beyond words. The joy of their interactions and the depth of the lessons learned were evident in every gesture and shared laughter. They understood that the world's beauty lay in the small wonders waiting to be discovered, and that those willing to seek them might find friends and allies in the most unexpected places. The sun was setting once more over the town of Ohio, but for Emma and Lucas, the journey was just beginning. They knew many roads remained to be traveled, and many mysteries yet to be unraveled. With a final glance at Glimmer, they took a deep breath, feeling prepared for whatever the future held. After all, once something so extraordinary is found, the world never seems the same again.